Hi, I'm at the Rhode Island line. It's February 17th, 2016. And I'm looking back. This is a Star Trail here. Water course. I'll just show you my phone here. The date, February 17th, 11:39 a.m. And this is the water flowing down the Star Trail at the very top at the Rhode Island Connecticut line, facing Connecticut. I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk into Rhode Island just a hair, and I'm going to show you the culvert. And it's not collapsed, it's just the size of the culvert. It can only handle so much water. It's designed only to handle so much. We're in Rhode Island. This is the other stream coming from Rhode Island, and here is the trail coming from Rhode Island. We had showed in another video, we had showed a culvert that dropped water directly on the trail, and this is the water that's coming from that culvert from the Tri-State Hill. We're going to turn around and we're going to walk back towards Connecticut and walk all the way down the trail. I'm going to try to make it fast for the video, it's not too long. But this is the Star Trail water course coming into Connecticut. There's the marker that divides Connecticut and Rhode Island. And over there is the other stream, which is full. And the Star Trail takes the excess here. Look at this water flowing on the trail. See the mosses and the wetlands. What the wetland soil scientists are talking about. You can see how these mosses are all on the edge where the water flows. And grasses. This water just flows and flows. Been said for 6-7 months of the year the water flows. Sure, heavier at some times, but you can see how there's about right now there's about a 6-inch height right here. I'd say on both sides of the trail. So it's like a valley. The water rides down. So beautiful in here. And here's that coming from the left, from the Livingstone property. That's that other stream that flows into the Star Trail stream. The water flowing to the left over here, the water flowing in the middle of the trail over here. We're heading towards Starr Road, and private driveways, access ways, whatever you want to call them. You can see on the left hand side there's a separate little channel. It does run in here. Onto the trail water. You can look at the erosion. How it's just naturally, I'd say for 100 years it's been doing this. I don't know, just a guess. Look at that water flowing. This is the second proposed water bar here. The water goes beyond. See that water on the left hand side still flowing. Yeah, it might not be flowing above the ground. It's still flowing underground. Here's the tree down. So at this point the water's flowing over into the right hand side all over the woods. At the same time, still flowing down the trail on both the left side and the right side. A lot of wetlands here. A lot of water course. See, you don't see the water above the ground here on the left, but still trickling out of the ground. Saturated. The water on the left hand side here, going down the trail. See? Look on the left. Just look. Nothing there. Flowing out of the ground. Back onto the trail. Another location that puts water on the trail. All along the trail are these mosses. Right now on the right hand side is all River Junction. There's the first water bar again we're at. You can see where the proposed driveway is. Here's the trail again. Livingstone's property is on our left. Not quite where you can see the house, there's a little hill here. And the water just continues to flow. Past that first water bar, the one farthest to the bottom, just keeps flowing. Proposed water bar. And the mosses just continue everywhere. Tells you how damp the soil stays. All those mosses again. Again, we're beyond the first water bar proposed. And the water just keeps coming, keeps flowing down the hill. Covers the whole trail here. Natural as can be. Now we're at where the trail, the River Junction properties over here on the right. Okay, beyond this sign is the Pimentel's properties on the right. And the Livingstone's property is on the left now. I'll try to see the house through the woods here. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, you can kind of see it in there. It's pretty. Anyway, the water just continues to flow onto the Pimentel and Livingstone properties. Flows off to the side, down the hill here, and it continues. Now you can see the Livingstone house over on the left. And back on the trail, I'm going to show you how it goes right to the stump pile. You can tell the grooves here. I pointed these out before, but the water was flowing underneath the ice in a different video. Here's Mr. Pimentel's stump pile. This is how he gets his water that he enjoys having on his property. You can see it pools up in front of the stump pile. I'm going to walk in the woods a little here. You can see how the water still flows beyond the stump pile. Kind of takes over goes around the trees, and you can see the sand still washed out here. You can see this moss is here too. You can see it just flows around it, keeps going, goes under these leaves. I'm sure if you go further down the hill here, it just saturates this whole area. You can see it's still flowing. And you can see as you go back, it's like that left-hand side of the trail, how the mosses just keep growing on all the rocks because it's so damp in here. As you walk, you can, ground's just saturated. But you can keep going. The stump pile's right there. We're on the opposite side of the stump pile, facing Starr Trail. And you can see the water's still flowing. You can see it. There's a lot of leaves here. You can see, you can go beyond it. No, you don't see any water flowing here, but you can certainly see how it still goes. And now look, you can see how damp the soil is, how the wetlands are. It's all wet in here. There's moss everywhere. I think it stays damp in here.